slash afternoon. Well, I'm about to make some breakfast. Got a late start getting up today. Had a long night. And I am going to show you what I'm going to be cooking. Okay. Just a list, like what we like to eat more. Alright, so I got some bacon and sausage. Do it like that. Sausage base. Potatoes. It's kind of like brunch hours, so you can still eat breakfast around this time. We got up late, so this is what's happening right now. And eggs. Oh yes. All right. First things first. Gotta cut up my potatoes. I get my water ready for my grease. Now you got to get an onion for your fried potatoes, so I'm doing fried potatoes. You know how that onion had me last time. All right. One moment. Okay, and I'm back. We're cutting up potatoes right now. like your potatoes? Do you like potato patties, or do you like for breakfast potato patties, or do you like the fried potatoes? Sometimes people eat tater tots. In case you missed it last night, I had my husband Jay in the kitchen. He made some beef tacos. We went live last night, so I did take some highlights from there. You can see how it turned out, and it was awesome. It was very good. He's a good cook, I can say so. Can't beat a man who knows how to cook in the kitchen. I love that about him, and amongst other things. You know how to cook if you're a man, or if you're a female, you gotta know how to cook certain things or everything. Again, you can eat breakfast any time of the day. Right now, I'm making breakfast. It's still considered brunch. Yeah, it's still considered brunch. So, you can't go wrong with breakfast. You eat it in the morning, afternoon, or night. So, that's the beauty of breakfast. Doesn't matter when you cook it. Does not matter when you cook it. So I am using potato peeler. Lots of potatoes, so I have to go back and get one. All right. I have my water boiling for the grapes. Y'all like grapes? I love grits. How do y'all make your grits? I like mine creamy. I don't like or hard grits. I like creamy and butter. And with a little bit of sugar in it. Well, that's alright. Some people eat it with just salt and pepper. Some people eat it with just some people just eat it with butter and sugar. Bacon going, so you want to put on the food that's going to kind of take a long time. Put on stuff. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put my bacon, and I'm gonna put on potatoes and onions. cut my bacon up. Just like this. You can have it a long regular way. Put my little piece. Some of that bacon is cooked in, then I'm going to cook my sausage as well. So I just cut up my potatoes, and let's go ahead and rinse these off. Remove this bag. Right? Come on. I'm gonna put it in this bowl. So I'll set it down. Put this out the way for a second. We'll cut this in bowl. Alright, so what you're going to do is put some water in your bowl of potatoes. Then you're going to let the dirt drain out of the I'm just cutting them like that. And when you cut, I like to cut mine like diagonal. Here's more of that home fry. Look, home fry filling. Or you could do whole potatoes. You know, not whole potatoes, but whole sliced potatoes. You know, the round potato. With onions and stuff. So, I mean, it's either or. I do mine both ways. I dice them up, or I do it the regular way. With onions. Might need some more potato. Cut them up just like this. Out the way. Dice like this. Just like this. show you how that bacon looks in here in a moment. Alright. We're still dicing up our potato. Like I said, I like to mingle it all. We'll do it the regular way. Fried potato. I'll go back and put some of this in the water. Get some of that dirt off of it. Alright. For your first time viewer of Juicee's Kitchen, sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to do more videos for you live. You might see just me, or you might just see my husband, or you might just see us both in Juicee's Kitchen. Make sure y'all stay tuned for when Juicee go live. So I just randomly do live videos. It's not something that I have a date set for certain days, which I might do. I might not, but it just depends. Just depends. It really does just depend. Our water is still boiling for the grits. In Juicee's Kitchen so far, go ahead and hit that like button or send a heart if you're liking Juicee's Kitchen from what you've been seeing so far. And so your diced potato is gonna look something like this, you know. Like I said, you can have a whole like circle. You can have it round like this, or you can have it diced. I like mine's both ways with onions. So either way. All right, let's move over here. Let's check out this bacon. That bacon was wonderful. Let's take it off here in just a moment. I'm gonna let it another minute, and I'm gonna take it off and put more on it. The bacon looks good. Looks awesome. How you like your bacon? Limb, well done, or just crispy? I don't like mine's too well done. I like mine, you know, like this. Just right bacon. All right, so I'm gonna put this back over here for a second. While I take this out, I gotta get something. Gotta use something to put this stuff in. I was gonna do I might do pancakes next time. To the side. Let's get into this bacon. I'll pick one up just so you can see that. Bacon looks good. It's wonderful. It's absolutely good. Alright, so I'm about to make some more bacon. Cut up my bacon like so. Alright, so now, while I have that on, I'm going to continue cutting up my potatoes, which I'm almost done here. I might cut up one more, it don't look like enough. Just know that my family loves my breakfast. Really do. So I thought I should make breakfast with y'all. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse these potatoes out some more. I think that's enough potatoes. Okay. And so this is what my clean potatoes look like. Oh yeah. Gotta rinse them off before you throw them in the skillet. Cut them. Well, skin it. Sometimes people like the skin. I take mine off. Sometimes it depends on my mood. Or sometimes I keep it on. But today I took the skin off, cut it up, rinsed it, and I rinsed it twice. So let's move over here. Let's check this grease. See if it's ready. Yep, it's ready. Take this down just a little bit. That potato. I'm about to cut up the onion. I got that onion on my mind. And then we got this bacon. Let's flip this baby right here. Flip it. That's looking yummy. Still got a little bit more time. I probably got y'all wanting to go home and make some breakfast right now. I told you can make breakfast any time of the day. It's not just for mornings. Not just for mornings. We have a late start. Usually I do get up early enough to cook breakfast, but I had a late start, a long night. So right now I'm cooking breakfast. All right, so I'm gonna check on that. Let's go. We got the potatoes and stuff going. All right, so now we're about to cut up this onion. Wow. Now it depends on my mood. I might do some minced onion and just throw it on in there. Depends on my mood. But today I'm gonna cut up some fresh onion, some fresh raw onion. Y'all know how this onion be having it. Last slide they had me crying. Goodness. Well, teared up. I was teared up all over the place. Strong onion. I know some people who don't even like cutting onions. Okay. But onions make your dish a little bit more better too. Okay, so let me go ahead and wash this onion off. Maybe it might save me a few tears this time. Alright. Alright. Cut it up just like this. Just like this. I'm not going to use the whole onion. That's just too much onion. I'm going to just use half of an onion. And I cut it up in small enough pieces. Yeah, so I'm using half of an onion. You can save the other half. So I'm gonna just move this right here for a second. Here. All right. And let's pull this bacon. Yes, this bacon is continuing to look delicious. I'll put that one back in for a second. But look how this bacon is coming out. Oh my goodness. Delicious. Delicious. Oh. Alright. I set this bacon on the side again. Alright. And so, I'm going to show you what these potatoes look like, but I'm going to go ahead and get my onion, garlic. Garlic, pepper, now I'm gonna add my seasonings. I got my seasoning salt, my garlic powder, my onion powder, and ground pepper. This is seasoning for beginners. You can put any other seasoning that you want. And I'm putting parsley in there for color. Alright, and so I'm gonna turn this down. We'll put a little bit more bacon on there. Alright, so while my bacon is cooking, I'm going to go down here and put my seasoning. Anything that you like. I like to use certain seasoning for certain. And sometimes it don't take all that. But it does. Alright. And so here is what my potatoes look like for right now. While it's cooking. Don't that look good? I'm gonna go ahead and mix in everything. Just one moment. Give me one moment. You see my water boiling for my grits? Getting that going. Give me one moment, y'all. I gotta go and grab a utensil. Alright, and I'm back. Thank you for all who's joining me today. Look, I cut up 5 potatoes. I cut up 5 potatoes. And this is what it gave me. This is why I do dice too. You don't need a whole lot of potatoes, as long as you know how to cut them up right. I only cut up 5 potatoes, y'all, and did diced 5 potatoes. 1 onion. Okay, so we got that bacon cooking. Let me check on this bacon real quick. I gotta clean up my stove a little bit. This grease is kind of going everywhere. You gotta clean up as you're cooking. You don't want a dirty kitchen when you're cooking it. Well, let me show you what that bacon looks like. Oh my goodness. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so while the potatoes and bacon is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and work on these grits. I'm gonna put this down, but first I'm about to clean off my stove. I have to clean my stove. You see all that? All right. Okay, so now that I wiped off my stove, I gotta wipe off my counter too. So I am done with this knife. And sometimes I might do a breakfast burrito, like a breakfast, yeah, it's more like a, breakfast burrito. You can add any meat that you want into it. Sometimes I might do that in the mornings. You might catch me doing that, so I can show you what that looks like. And I'm talking about my family absolutely love the breakfast burrito that I do. All right. Let's work on these grits. So for the grits, some people don't know how to make grits. Some people do. I'm not knocking you. You do. If you don't, you don't. But I'm showing you how I make mine. So might want to measure it. You don't want to over measure. My measuring cups are somewhere else, but I gotta go get that. But for right now, I'm gonna measure with a spoon. More water. I'm gonna add a little water to this. Okay, so of course you cannot forget your butter. You cannot forget your butter. And let's see. And you can use whatever butter that you like. I'm gonna go ahead and use the rest of this butter. Put my butter in my grits. And my whipping cream. Bam, the whipping cream. Some people use milk. Sometimes I use milk if I ain't got no cream. But right now I'm using whipping cream. It makes it more creamier. It gives it that thick, creamy texture. Yeah. So this. And I'm gonna let you pour in. Not a whole lot. You don't need a whole lot. Just a little bit. Alright. And push that out the way. Check on this bacon. That bacon is looking righteous, though. Am I lying? That bacon is looking righteous. Okay. Yeah. So right now, this is what my grits water is looking like. You see it's starting to, it's boiling. It was boiling. I added a little bit more water, but it's going to be so creamy. It's going to be beautiful once it all plump up. I got to get a lid because that grit water seems to get everywhere when it's boiling and stuff. So let me work on getting a lid. Let me work on getting a lid real quick. So, one moment. Had to hunt for a lid. My goodness, where's all my lids at? Oh. A little bit more bacon now. Alright, so let me show you what these potatoes look like. I'm sorry, folks. I was going nuts trying to find a lid. I don't know. I gotta do a little bit more better organizing my lids. But this is what the potatoes look like. This is after 7 to 8 minutes of being pointed. Oh yeah, it's giving that golden. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's giving what it's supposed to give. Oh yeah. I'll let that cook for another, because you don't want them hard either, but you don't want them too soft. You want them to have that perfect golden crust. That's what that looks like. Fried potatoes with onions. Yes, yes. Okay, back to the bacon. The bacon still look beautiful. This is still doing this thing. Let me cut this up just a little bit. I was wondering what was going on with that. Okay. You see how that's coming out? Oh, it's getting there, folks. It's getting there. You can't rush grits. You cannot rush the grits. You gotta stir so they're the perfect consistency. See how that's coming together so far? Oh yeah. Might put a little bit more grits in there. One moment. Yeah, let me put a little bit more grits in there. Fix my hair. Put a little bit more grits in there. Oh, it's getting there, yes. It's getting the consistency that I'm looking for. Definitely. Oh, I can't wait till you see. I cannot wait to. Just a little bit. All right. Now this is what your grits should look like. Okay. It's that thick, consistent, smooth, creamy. See that? Get those grits. Thick and creamy. Thick and creamy. Now all that's left to do, you see that? All there's left to do is to add some butter to that. Just to add some butter to that. And here's some of that butter. Gonna come back and let me show you what that grit looks like. What's the front now? Okay. And so let's take the rest of this bacon out. Alright. So of course this bacon is still looking good. No, I got to try it. Alright. So I'm gonna take this out. Throwing some salt. Wow. Oh yeah. Look how that butter is just laying on there. Oh. Just imagine when it's all melting. Oh yeah. Let's look at these potatoes. They about ready. They are about ready. Oh yeah. Alright. So it's time to take these potatoes out. They are ready. While this sauce is cooked. is what these potatoes look like. Oh yeah. Bacon and potatoes. Wow. That looks good. Alright. Now it's time to finish up here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set that to the side. Give me a moment, folks. I'll be right back. Alright, and so I am back, folks. Thank you for waiting patiently. And thank you for joining my live today. Thank you for preface. Alright, and so now we're about to do the egg. Yolk come out of there. I'm doing 5 eggs because it's 4 people. When I put that milk in there, it helps fluff it up. Probably 6 actually. 6 eggs. Alright. You put whatever kind of milk you like. I'm putting milk in my eggs. I like mine fluffy and soft. I use milk to make my eggs fluffier. So I took a new fork. Then I'm just mixing my eggs. To use salt and pepper in your eggs, which I am gonna add to this. I'm just beating my eggs right now. Just beating them. Put some salt, some pepper. And some sea salt. There we go. I'm gonna mix in my egg again. Alright. So I already got my butter. And I might add if I still have to. Remember I said something about minced onion? I put a little minced onion in my egg too. I usually put spinach in there too, but I don't have spinach right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix that. Alright. And this is what my egg mixture looks like. Let that cook down. I'm gonna add some cheese to that. We're almost done. We are almost done. Alright. So I am cleaning a utensil. Putting that egg in my egg. Put that cheese in with my egg. Alright. And so this is what my egg looks like right now. With the cheese in it. See how fluffy that is and soft? Fluffy and soft. Fluffy and soft. Alright. And that sausage is looking good too. Alright. And then so, get a close up. That's what that scrambled soft with cheese looks like. So my eggs are done. Scrambled soft with cheese. Okay. So my eggs are done. I'm gonna move that from that eye. Alright. Put this over here. Alright, clean up my mess a little bit. And the sausages is about done too. Clean up the mess. Alright, so I'm trying to clean up my mess. Alright. Alright, so that's ready. That's ready. Now we're about to toast. Look at that. Sausage, potatoes, eggs. Oh, look at that. And sausage. Yeah, so we're about to make some toast. 2 wheat and 2 white. like to do my toast on the stove or in the toaster. Doesn't matter. So this is what we're gonna do. Put this out there. Alright. And this is buttering the toast. You can use whatever you like. But actually, what I'm gonna do to save time, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the butter in the pan. I'm gonna drop this face down. In the pan. Alright. That way, all of them be cooking at the same time. There we go. Shouldn't be that much longer. I don't know if you ever had your toast like this, but my husband turned me on to this way. I'm used to putting it in the toaster or, you know. Yeah. Alright, folks, while that's cooking, I'll be right back. Going on a short break. take a look at this toast. That toast looks good. And breakfast is what? Oh my goodness. All right. Thank you guys for joining me today while I make breakfast. And I am about to dig in here, me and my family. And if you haven't followed me yet, go ahead and click that follow button. You can find me on YouTube. And you can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. All right. Thank you. Bye.